Hello everybody, my name is Drew and today we're going to be talking about email verification. So email verification is a tool that is built into VipeCloud's enterprise level subscriptions, and what this does is it helps you to confirm whether an email address is valid and likely deliverable without actually having to send to them. And this is something that is generally done after you upload a list of contacts into your account. You can verify that contact list before sending to it, and this helps protect your sender reputation. And we generally consider this to be a best practice of mass sending. And let's just run through a little bit of what it is and what it is not. We're going to do that first, and then I'm going to show you how you can do this in the account. So first of all, what it is not is it's not sending a test email. Sending an email is actually, in a way, the best verification, because you will definitely either bounce or deliver, and if it bounces, it'll come back and our system will not send to that email address again going forward unless you override it. So email verification is also not a guarantee that that inbox is going to accept that email. Definitely not a guarantee that that inbox is monitored or used, or of course that somebody will reply to it, to your email, that is. So what email verification is it, there are a bunch of behind the scenes tests that take place towards every single email that is in your contact list. It validates the syntax of the email. So there's certain known typos and formatting errors that it'll check for. It's going to check that that domain has the right records to actually accept email in the first place. If it does, it will then ping that email server and basically simulate a send, and just basically ask it, hey, if I were to send you an email, would you accept it? And then our system updates those emails accordingly, and the goal is to help prevent bounces, because you can indeed prevent a whole bunch of bounces by running those tests that I just ran through. And so why does email verification matter? First of all, it mitigates bounces, and that helps protect your sender reputation. In other words, helps prevent you from being labeled as a source of spam. And then of course your account as an enterprise user has 10,000 email verifications per month included, which really is just about all that anybody ever really needs. So if you're an enterprise user, we definitely encourage you to make the full use of this feature and help ensure that your emails are deliverable. So it's actually quite easy to do this in our account. Oh, and by the way too, if you're not an enterprise user, this is still something that you can do with third parties. And we definitely encourage you to do it if it doesn't make sense for you to upgrade to enterprise. Yeah, this is definitely not unique to us. It's just more convenient to do it in VipeCloud. So here we go. Without further ado, you first, this is all done, like I said, from your contact list. So head to the contacts button in that left sidebar, and then go to contact lists. This is done per list. So let's take a look at a list that we would want to do this with. So you just hover over the contact list that you want to verify, and then go over to the right side of that row where it says more, the three dots. Click on more. You'll see a whole bunch of options that open up, including, second from the top, verify emails. And you get a whole breakdown in this pop-up that that shows up. So first of all, you'll see that the estimated time to do this is about 5 to 10 minutes, so it does not happen instantly, and you'll get an in-app notification when it is done. You will see a breakdown of your account limits. Like I said, 10,000 per account per month. So you'll see a count of how many you've done and a count of how many will be verified if you verify right now. So see if you have the capacity for this. You'll then see a breakdown of your list. And so you're able to verify a contact once every 6 months. There's actually no reason to verify contacts more frequently than that, because if you've already verified them, generally speaking, there's a very low possibility of that inbox being deleted in the next 6 months. So you'll see a breakdown of verified, so in other words, contacts that have been verified in the last 6 months, they are considered to be safe. You will see stale as a option right here. So what that means is that they were verified before, but it is more than 6 months, more than 6 months ago they were verified, so they are due for another verification. And then you'll see new, and new are going to be contacts that have been never verified by our system, and it's the stale and new that will be verified if you verify it right now. Now you'll see right here there's a checkbox next to undeliverable, which is going to which is always going to be checked. And what that means is that these are going to be that you're choosing what contacts are going to be are going to be filtered out from your list, and you of course always want the undeliverable contacts to be verified or to be filtered out. But you have a choice to also filter out risky contacts. And as you can see right here, those are going to be accept all and disposable email addresses. Disposable email addresses you definitely don't want to send to, since those are kind of throwaway. But accept all, these are a little bit more nuanced. And what an accept all inbox is basically it's a somewhat unverifiable entity. It's an inbox, or really like a domain that will accept any email that is sent to it. So when our verifier pings them and says, hey, would you accept an email that is sent here, it will always respond back, yes. However, if there is no inbox associated with that specific email address that you send to them, you'll still get a soft bounce. And so it'll still ding your reputation. And so basically, there's no right answer whether or not you should filter out the risky. But as some guidelines, I would say that if you have a low tolerance for bounces, and your list is not, each specific contact on that list isn't really absolutely mission critical, then I would recommend filtering out the risky. You'll just save the most high quality, the most verified contacts on your list. And if you have a list where maybe it's a little bit of a higher quality, lower quantity list, where you really do actually value sending each email to that list, maybe then, and you have a strong reputation for your domain, then it might be worthwhile to leave on those risky emails in that list, knowing that you might receive some bounces in that first send that you send to this list. So all you have to do then is click verify, and you will, in a few minutes later, receive a in-app notification, and you'll also know that your list is verified when you see a shield icon next to the list, and also those contact records will have shield icons next to them, I believe in the row and also on the contact record. And that's how you know that these have been verified. And so just some best practices to keep in mind here. Just know that email verification, it mitigates your risk of bounces. It'll always like reduce the bounces that you might have otherwise gotten. But just know that email verification is not infallible. You very well might still get a bounce or two. So it's not perfect, but it is a best practice, most definitely, to verify a contact list before you send to it, especially those older contact lists, which can be like just even like a couple of years is a long time in the world of data. So verification cannot fix a poor quality list. Remember, quality in equals quality out, and just use it as a part of your overall strategy towards sender reputation. Make sure your DNS is squared away, and that you are sending messages to people that they actually want to receive. So yeah, I hope that this answers any of your questions. By all means, reach out to us if we can help further. Thank you so much.